Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and I am so glad that you decided to join me today. And I've been waiting so long to do this, we are going to be reviewing the May 2020 BoxyCharm box. So, let's see how this goes. I'm the only one, but like when I get my box, it's usually pretty damaged and beaten up, like around the corners and stuff like that. And then I don't get how these people in these pictures, like, they get like the perfect box. Like, I try to rip this tape off and it always does that. But yeah, there's always like really crazy nicks, and it's like the postal man was just like, is this your box? Yeah. Oh, I almost broke something. So right off the bat, this month I actually got one of those little cards that comes with it. I threw it away, but I did get one, and usually I never get one, so that's good. So now I know the prices of things without having to look them up, so that's always a bonus. That's one thing. BoxyCharm, for the first 2 months, I did not get a little paper with the information, so that's like one complaint that I have, but it's nothing major, so something to keep in mind. First up, one of my favorite products, and this would definitely have to be this GlamGlow Berry Glow Probiotic Recovery Mask. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I took some footage before I put on all of my makeup, and it really just radiates the skin, and I can really feel it moisturizing and really just helping my skin. This is one thing that I really enjoyed out of everything. Definitely top notch. I can see why people would pay $42 for it. I think I got it for a steal, so that's one thing that I really love. This was incredible. I wouldn't be mad if I got another one of these like 2 months from now, because sometimes BoxyCharm will do repeats, but this is not a this is a repeat I wouldn't mind. So it has a very nice smell. Very berry smell. Very berry glow. No duh, it's called Berry Glow. It's got this very nice texture to it. I mean, I can take it onto my skin like this. It's almost like a lotion. It looks like a lotion or something almost, but once you apply it, it goes on clear. So it kind of rubs like that. And eventually, it just will disappear into your skin, and it will leave it kind of glowy, literally, like it really will leave it glowy. You'll be seeing it in the footage that I'm showing you, but it really does turn out very, very glowy, as you can see. But you're intended to leave it on for 10 minutes, and you can actually just pat it off. It's safe to leave on your skin for as long as you want, so I'll usually put it on while I'm doing something that's not super important, and I'll leave it on, and you can like take it off because there's little chunks of like berry and stuff in it, so you have to kind of like use a paper towel or maybe a towel and sort of like wipe that off. But once you do, you will have a gorgeous glow, and that is one thing I love about it, and it's really good for your skin, and you can feel it really just restoring the moisture. So this is definitely a 10 out of 10 product. And I also found out that if you angle it a certain way, you can get a star on your forehead. So, let's see if I can do that. There we go. There's that. There's that berry glow, am I right? The important things. You can make a star on your forehead. So yes, of course, like all the important things, you can make a star on your forehead with it. I'm so weird. Anyway. So up next are these face wipes by I Am Beauty Care. I was actually really impressed with it. They retail for $17. It's the Dead Sea Mineral plus Vitamin C Serum Makeup Remover Wipes. That is a mouthful. It comes with 25 wipes per bag, and they're pretty large. I'll pull one out later, but they're about like that big. And these are actually pretty great. It can remove like full glam and everything off of your face with just one wipe. So I definitely enjoyed my use of these. I've used a couple already, and I always review a product before I make a video of it. I want to give a good, honest review, and these were honestly good. But one thing is it does leave your skin kind of feeling irritated. And to me, I didn't really notice it being more moisturized, but for the purpose of removing your makeup, I would say it's fantastic. It does irritate my skin a little bit, but I do have sensitive skin, so keep that in mind. And up next is this pretty Vulgar eye primer, and I love eye primers because I love eyes and I love eyeshadows. So this was pretty average. I mean, it is tinted, so I know a lot of people don't like it when there's tinted things. It's not super tinted. What I usually do with eyeshadow primers is I mix my concealer with it, and that usually covers any color problem. It's pretty sticky, it's pretty good, but it was kind of just average. I think this retails for $21, I want to say. So for the price, I honestly bought I bought an eyeshadow primer off Amazon for like $5, and that was kind of better than this. So I don't know. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I mean, I think it's a little more sticky even after I let it sit and I kind of put some powder over it, because if something's too sticky, you always make sure you let it dry and you put a little powder over it. And even when I did that, it wasn't very blendable, and it was kind of like, I still think you could get a $5 one off of Amazon. But Essentials palette by Violet Voss, and when I got this, I was like super excited because I love eyeshadow palettes. This one was pretty average. I mean, I wasn't super amazed by it, but I did enjoy some of the colors. I liked the pinks and the green because I don't have a lot of green eyeshadow. So I definitely like the green color. It's very shimmery, very pretty. A couple of things I don't like about it. The colors don't really seem to be super pigmented. They don't really seem to be very buildable. There's fallout in the pan. That's important. As you can see, just like on this, all of that stuff. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it's mentionable. It does kind of get everywhere, so you probably don't want to be like jabbing your brush into it. And I believe it retails for $24. I don't know if I would personally spend the money on it, but I am really happy that I got it because I just love trying a bunch of different eyeshadows, and I will be applying it on my eyes at the end of this video, so keep watching. Alright, so this definitely had to be my least favorite because I don't know how to use it, and the color wasn't really my ideal color. It's the Gerard Cosmetics Lip Pencil, and it comes in this sort of brown tree color. I don't know. It's called Underground. That makes more sense, like dirt. To me, this wasn't really the best product. It kind of, I mean, I haven't really tried too many lip liners, but it just felt like a crayon. It just really wasn't my style. I tried to use it, but I failed, so yeah, I'm not gonna use it in this video. But let me know what you think down below because I don't know very much about lip liners, so maybe you could give me some advice. So yeah, drop a comment, let me know what you think. Alright guys, so that is the end of all of the products. But overall, yeah, I definitely would give this box like a 9 out of 10. Removing 1 point just because the lip liner was a little disappointing, but for everything else to be great, that is very, very rare. So good job this month, BoxyCharm, and I loved all these products. Now I'm going to be doing a little eyeshadow look, so you can stick around and see how the Violet Voss palette plays off. Apply the Pretty Vulgar primer. Since I already put the concealer on my lids, I'm not really too concerned about the color, and I'm just going to cover it up with eyeshadow anyway. So I could understand if you had darker toned skin, how maybe it wouldn't really be essential for you, but since I am a pale Voldemort, it works pretty well for me. My eyes are pretty naked right now. I feel really weird without mascara because I don't have mascara on right now because I didn't want it to get in the way, you know? Get closer to the eyes. This is awkward. This is the eye with it applied. This is without it applied. I can't see myself right now, so yeah. Alright, we're done. So while that is drying on my eyes, I am going to get a drink of coffee. Because it is very good for you. No, don't quote me on that. Also, right now, I am loving this Jeffree Star liquid lip. It is just so gorgeous, and it's like, if you want to be a star, you gotta wear the star. I gotta call up Jeffree and be like, I got a new slogan for you, boy. You always want to make sure you let your eye primers dry because that helps them not be sticky, and yeah, just like a face primer, you want it to dry so you can drink some coffee. You can do whatever in the world that you want to do. You know, you can always just fan yourself off. Maybe it's Maybelline. Alright, I think we're good. Gonna be using a bit of this Glitz Glam eyeshadow by Beauty Glaze. I am in love with this palette. I got it on sale and whew, honey, it has some pigment and these glitters are amazing. I love it so much. You can do so many different things with this and I just adore it. I've never heard of Beauty Glaze, but they seem to be really dominating, at least in my opinion. They're dominating in my heart. So for my brushes, I'm going to be using these Lavish brushes, and I love these. I got them from last month's box? I'm not sure. But I love the tapered blending brush, and also I'm probably going to be using the eye shading brush. I kind of suck with eye brushes, but I have found that this one gives me all of what I need, so sometimes I don't even use any of these other ones, but I'm going to try to today to try and get the look that I desire. So let's see how that works out. One thing I learned was that you don't have to like jab the brushes into your eyes, and that's what I always used to do. I would just be like angry, but you just really want to use it very gently. And I actually do find that the product spreads a lot better when you are very gentle, and also you want to be careful. You know, you don't want to hurt yourself. So you can see it's picking up the color pretty well, but I don't think it's anything extraordinary, you know? It's definitely, I think I had the same results, or if not better results, with the $5 primer that I bought, so. Alright, we are looking sassy, and also kind of like we got beaten up. It's blended in pretty well. There's no shame in the blending game. I blend in all the time. The majority of eyeshadow, and why I have such a hard time with it, is it just takes forever. And then I'll mess up, and then it'll look like super bad. And then I'm just all sad because I spent like an hour doing it, and it looks like trash. But this turns out, this is looking pretty good. I like it. It's got some dimension to it. The light pink at the top, going down to this dusty rose and cinnamon brown. Definitely liking it. Alright you guys, so I am done with this look, and honestly I am loving it. I really love the pink from this and the Dusty Rose and the Cinnamon. They are very pigmented, but I have to say the pink wasn't as shimmery as I was hoping for it to be, so I did have to add some glitter from the Glitz Glam by Beauty Glazed. And BoxyCharm, you need to get some Beauty Glazed in this because I love this. It's so good. So you guys, that was the May 2020 BoxyCharm box. Let me know what you think. I want to hear. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, stay sassy and classy. God, is that you? Oh, it is.